Hey, how's everybody doing? Thursday, November 23rd. Still 2020. Man, today I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Legal logic. I'm going to pick something to chat about each and every time and include God's ideas in it and where we screwed up as mankind. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing good. It's again, it's still 2020. We have a big mess going on out there. I don't know how the whole thing's going to come out, but I do know that the big man, or I should say the big God, is in control. He's got it figured out. Don't worry about it. Just pray about it. Do your part, do your job, and keep yourself busy. Legal logic. If it's legal, is it logical? If it's logical, is it legal? Those two words are almost like oxymorons. In one hand, just for instance, it's legal to drive down a road if you have a driver's license in whatever state you're in. It's not logical to drive 120 miles an hour through a school zone. Kind of get the picture where I'm coming at, but I'm going to brace this into more of our living lifestyles, which unfortunately our wonderful government, who's actually not wonderful, but it's all being played out by old Satan himself, that they've made sexuality something that you can do with whatever you want with it. I have a non-believing friend that says, I will quote him, I'm a good person. I don't hurt anybody. If everybody does what they want to do and it doesn't hurt anybody else, then that's how the world should work. Now, if you take a minute, repeat that to yourself, wrap your head around it. That's not going to work. Not even close. But that's the thinking that they have. That's their ideology. It's really scary. There has to be a firm foundation, a rule book, a plan. Everything we build is engineered, has a plan. Everything that we do, we schedule, everything is planned. Why is not our lives planned out instead of everybody just do what they want? It's almost like you don't understand why they don't see it. It's crazy. Romans. And I'm just going to throw this out there. I want to just do some scripture every day too when I do this. Because God is so patient with us. All the stupid things we do, our ridiculous lifestyles, even Christians, I still make mistakes, I'm stupid some of the time. I'm human, but I try to make it to where each year, each day that I get less and less stupid and a little bit more upright and just doing the right thing. It takes time. That's why God gave us roughly 100 years. So it takes time, and certain people get to certain levels in life at different times in their life. So, and that's not something we need to watch so much and judge. We just need to be there to help each other. We're supposed to lift each other up and be the brothers and sisters and good neighbors. That's the whole plan. I haven't been to church for a while. I'm guilty. I'm really having a hard time. I see the churches and they're not on fire. They're not. They're just like they're going in and going out. And then they come back every Sunday and meet up. But I don't see. We need to see that revival. We need to see that where God's people come back to life. I wonder sometimes, when I walk into Safeway, do people know I'm a Christian because of the way I act or who I am, or do I look like the rest of the world? I'm telling you, man, I really think the way things should be is we should be separate. We should look different. Of course, we should act different. People should know us for who we are. And we should be more like Jesus. This thing with so many people sitting on the wall, that's a scary place to be. God says that either be hot or cold. But, so many of us are lukewarm that he despises that. He says it's something like, I will spew you out of my mouth. In other words, that's not good. Legal. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's logical. I mean, this whole gay lifestyle and this transgender thing that's going on. Look, I get it. I have a friend who is gay. If you meet the guy and you work with him, he seems normal, but for some reason he decided that he didn't like women and he wanted men. It doesn't make it right. I'm not upset at my friend. I stay in touch with him. I pray for him. I hope that he one day will see the light, see the right way. But it's crazy. In so many years in this crazy world that people are just accepting all that. I mean, now people have sex changes right and left. I saw some college in I want to say Connecticut. Don't quote me on this. But to change the subject, but legal or logical. They have a woman. Her name is Sarah. She's a football player, college football player. She's a kicker. So I saw her first kick. Actually, it was on the news, and she kicked the ball, and it was a very bad kick. It was embarrassing, and it was ridiculous. I'm gonna step out for a minute. I gotta change something here real quick. Electricity went out, and my stupid TV volume went back on. I hate this, right? All right, we're back. We're back. Not a big deal. We can fix this. So, a woman on a football team. I don't know about you. I can't see how that would work. Anyway, she kicked the ball, and instead of kicking the ball and running down the field to help the other players, she made a hard left and she went to the sidelines. So, whatever. You know, I think sometimes this world is so interested in making people feel special or whatever. I don't know. I don't get it why a woman would want to play on a football team. I don't get it why a woman would want to be a man or a man would want to be a woman. It's all confusing to me, but hey, that's life. But just because it's legal doesn't mean it's logical. I won't ramble on too much today. Still no snow here. Neighbors are moving out. Roads completely blocked. It's a nightmare. Dogs barking day and night. Well, actually, not so much at night. But neighbors have 4 dogs. I'll be glad when they leave. All day long they bark. But I wish them the best. And they're a military family, so they're going to go live somewhere on a military base. Okay, look at. You can tell if it's not right. It's not normal. You can't put a nut and a bolt or 2 different pieces. They do the same job. I have this little small tool area, not very big now that I'm living with my brother, but I have a hammer and a screwdriver up there. If the screwdriver decided it wanted to be a hammer, it's not going to be able to do the job. It's not built for that. It's different. And God made man and he made women. He made us different. There's a reason why he did that. There's no one less than anybody else. We created that in all of our racial BS that we got up through the years, and everybody's just freight trained it. It's just ridiculous. Let the men be men. Let the women be women. And let men love women and take care of them. Women was created from the rib of a man. That's to be close to his heart, under his arm for protection, and near to her. She's there as his helper. I know people hate that name, helper. Well, you know what? Jesus is God. You know what? He came down and was a servant / helper. So everybody, relax. Read it. Romans 12. I want to read this to you. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So much for my speaking, right? That is amazing. Don't let this world change you. It's been doing it. Look at these crazy people out there. I mean, what the heck? Let's be transformed to the living God. It's really a good deal. There's a lot more good stuff. And there's a lot of good stuff in here to get out of it. So let's put the tools where they belong, use them for what they're supposed to be used for, and let's not be switching anything up. It's not our job. Okay? RG's checking out here. I hope everybody is, this is Thursday? So yeah, get through this week. Then we're way into December. Christmas time's coming up. I can't wait to see how that's going to be with all this COVID stuff. But I guarantee you one thing: I'm going to be out in the woods by myself, me and God, just hanging out. So I can't think of a better place to be. All right, RZ is out of here. I'll talk to everybody soon. Take care.